Hello my friends and viewers, I decided to Oh, why they are not available? Fuck. They were... The timeout ended when I started the search. Well, anyway. I wanted to record a video, the second part about the ornament of this particular tank, object 122MT, which is in my opinion what was a much better candidate for a new premium than a motherfucking fifth variation of a Centaur without any novelties or new features. I'm going to play a few games, and if we will be lucky enough, while in the previous video I had demonstrated you the good ballistics and destructive power of objects cannon, now I will demonstrate you the missiles. The missiles are not as awesome as a cannon is. Thankfully, they can be angled and turned. They are and most likely given the level of technical advancement the China was during the 70s, and the absence of anything that looks like a laser emitter. I guess these missiles are wire guided. I had managed to find info about the tank itself, but not the experimental missiles which were fitted on the second prototype of the object 122MT. Maybe I didn't search hard enough, but I guess those missiles were wire guided, like the first TOW missiles, for example. What makes them not as effective as the gun of this tank is their speed, which is quite slow. You cannot just throw them in the face of your enemy and be like, here, catch it, it's your death. Like when you are riding a VMA 301, even if the enemy manages to shot you, your missile most likely will reach your enemy too. And kill him. As you can see, the damage is not really great. Those missiles penetrate 480 millimeters of armor, which is similar to the penetration found on early TOW missiles and some early Swedish anti-tank missiles. However, unfortunately, their damage beyond penetration is not that great, and sometimes you need a second missile or a follow-up shot from the cannon to finish your enemy off. Air raid alarm. This is how we live in Ukraine. That being said, in comparison to the VMA 301 missiles, which is on the same BR of 83, the missiles of Object 122 are much less effective. However, after all, Object is a tank with a powerful cannon, while VMA is an infantry fighting vehicle basically without armor. Which makes VMA 301 completely reliant on its speed and maneuver to survive, while on Object 122 you have a very angled upper frontal plate and a pretty thick turret, which can sometimes save you from enemy fire. But unfortunately you don't have explosive reactive armor or some kind of combined or NERA armor, which is bad, because most of your counterparts from other countries at this BR already have some sort of ERA or NERA. Yes, we are going to send him to hell. Yeah, someone had helped us. We won that game. Not a single pure missile kill, however. If you hear this howling, it's an air raid alarm. It is how we live. You can thank Putin and his motherfucking electorate for what is happening. Oh, we almost have a rocket team, well, except for SRV. Let's find out, did they remove that can we steal? Well, whatever. Well, I could have killed him with a single shot from a cannon, but I wanted to show you missiles, so here they are.
Well done.
Oh no. Now compare that with VMA missiles. I know VMA doesn't have even nearly as good cannon as Object 122, but just watch. Also, it's quite strange that that BMP
Attention to the map.
didn't die from a single explosion, since hit warheads should be more effective against lightly armored targets than armor-piercing shells. Because I remember killing such BMPs with a single instabilized armor-piercing shell. You see how quick are the GP-105 missiles on VMA. The enemy just has no time to react. Oh, we hit that murder right in her barrel, and it saved her from utter destruction from our tandem missile. So what we gonna pick now? I guess only T69 left because someone must retake C. They and Object 122MT have basically the same engines, yet T69 feels so sluggish, even though they have almost the same weight. Or maybe it's just my imagination. Or maybe Object is longer and as a result feels faster. Acrement the river. Oh, fuck. Is it friendly? Yeah, I know I made a dumb move. One down.
Attention to the map. We're ahead of the enemy.
Yeah, they definitely buffed the 105mm needle shots. You can feel it on every vehicle armed with a NATO cannon, NATO 105mm cannon, or licensed copy of such a cannon, like you know, the Chinese, some Chinese variants of Type 59, and the Chinese export variant of Type 59 T69 2G, which was exported to Bangladesh. It is quite interesting. I have thought that against infantry fighting vehicles, hit warhead missiles should be one hit kill, while armor piercing shells should require several penetrations, since they can over penetrate and go out from the other side of the infantry fighting vehicle. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and please support Ukraine in whatever way you can. Slava Ukraini, and see you later. And don't forget to read the video's description.